He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
Back. He disappeared and came back.
Oy, oy, oy. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Sorry about the PC crashing. Hi. Dak, what in the world are you joining on?
My phone.
Why?
Something about I have to get my mom's prescriptions.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, Dak will be in the car for this.
What?
Because he's got to go get his mom's prescriptions. So. First off, hello. Welcome. We are back with Devine Orphans, episode 5. I can't believe we're already on 5. Are we on 5 or 6? I think we might actually be on 6. Now I have to go check myself.
I get out of the drive. Oh, you can ask her.
What an ever so lovely streamer I am. Yes, we are on episode 6, not 5, so give me a second. I have to fix that. Episode 6. There we go. That has been updated. There we go. You know, you'd figure I would know this by now, but... So. The morning begins like any other. Students are asleep in their dormitories. The sun hasn't quite risen yet. The halls are quiet. Then, bong! A massive bell rings across the campus. Bong! Another follows. Bong! A third. The sound isn't coming from the campus bell tower. It's coming from everywhere. Every bell in Strixhaven is ringing at once. Dormitory doors bust open as confused students stumble into hallways. Professors rush out from their quarters in robes and slippers. Outside, the sky is an eerie violet. Then a fourth bell rings. A scream echoes across the campus. Not a student scream, but the scream of a dragon. Silence follows. What do you all do?
What the hell?
Do you go outside to see?
Why?
I will say Sirius is already running outside.
Why?
Because she is 12, and she is investigative. Despite being terrified. That should not say episode 5 anymore. It should say episode 6.
I will run outside.
Okay. Nice Sierra's outside.
Yeah, why not?
Do Eleanor and Azalea go?
Yes, so why not?
Okay. As you all rush outside, you see students gathering in the central courtyard. All the faculty members are casting spells, looking towards the biblioplex. Floating above the library is a colossal spectral dragon made entirely of magical energy. It appears wounded. Its body flickers in and out of existence. Then it speaks. Find the pages before they do. The dragon vanishes.
What?
Dozens of glowing pages scatter across the campus like falling leaves. The moment they touch the ground, they disappear. You all watch as a teleportation circle appears and Celeste arrives from it. She looks genuinely alarmed. Something most of you, aside from Albus, have never really seen before. All students return to their dormitories immediately. Nobody moves. She sighs. Fine. I knew none of you would listen. She looks directly at all of you. You 5, my office. Now.
What?
What do you do?
You didn't even do it. I'm confused.
This follows. He knows better than to not.
Okay. Albus starts the train. Nicera follows. Saris is looking up at Azalea like, what do we do?
I guess we go.
Saris follows with Azalea. And I'm assuming Eleanor.
Mm-hmm.
You all go to her office. You see there are 5 chairs set out for you all as she sits behind her desk. Please, sit. You all sit. She explains. She looks to each of you. The spirit that you just witnessed was an ancient guardian of Strixhaven. Albus, I know you heard the stories of him.
Yeah.
He's a being who protects our university's most dangerous magical knowledge. And somebody has attacked him. Before disappearing, he obviously shattered pages from a book that nobody is supposed to read around the campus. Now, there are students already hunting for them, I can assume. Most out of curiosity, but some probably for power. And whoever attacked him is probably hunting for the pages too. As you go through classes, you will collect said pages. Once you have collected them all, bring them here. That book is supposed to be read by nobody but myself and the one who wrote it. A professor here who knows everything in said pages. Now, I know this is a lot to process, but you all have to think about this. There are 3 pages that he possibly could have scattered. So within your next few classes, you will find them. But you need to keep an eye out, and you need to keep each other safe. Because the students that are also looking for these might do anything to get their hands on them. You may all go back to your quarters for now. She dismisses all of you. Where do you go?
Back to the quarters, I guess.
Okay. You can go to your quarters, you can go to the mess hall. She said to your quarters, but you can go anywhere you wish. It is time that students would start to wake up and get ready for classes. So Summer, let's start with Eleanor. Where does Eleanor go?
Oh, the room, I guess.
Okay. She goes to her room. Nysera goes to get something to eat because she's hungry. Albus, what are you doing?
Albus goes back to his room.
Okay. Sirius is still just looking at Azalea.
Oh. Let's go get something to eat.
Okay. So, the ones who go back to their room, nothing happens. They just go to their room.
Yeah.
In the mess hall, Sirius, Azalea, and Nysera all go sit and they eat. Nysera is sitting in her usual spot. A bowl magically appears in front of her. She has gray schlop, aka oatmeal.
No.
She reaches for a spoon, puts some sugar in it and some berries, and starts to mix it and eat. Azalea, what are you eating?
Not that.
What would Azalea eat? Last time she had a salad for breakfast.
Just some fruit.
Okay. She has some fruit. As she has some fruit, she notices that Sirius is looking at her fruit because they're all different types of berries that she's had throughout her life, that Azalea has eaten throughout her life. Sirius is looking at them almost curiously, like she's never had a berry before in her life.
Do you want to try them?
They look weird.
Yeah.
Do they taste
good.
funny?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, and she puts her little hand out, allowing you to give her one. Give me a minute.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean a minute?
I need you to roll me a d20.
Why?
Just see what type of berry you're giving her. It's nothing bad.
Okay, I thought you meant like one secret poison berry.
No.
I'm gonna kill her.
No. A 20. Okay.
That was my good luck for today.
You give her, it looks like a raspberry, but it's yellow. You give her a salmon berry.
Oh, ew, what the fuck?
She takes it and she kind of looks at it for a minute, and then she pops it in her mouth. You watch as her little cheeks pucker as the sourness of it hits first, and then the sweetness comes and she smiles. I like those. Those are yummy. And she just sits there for a moment and thinks. And then you watch as a bowl appears in front of her with her Fruit Loops in it again. So, she happily eats breakfast. As you're all sitting there, a student walks up to your table. She looks to be like a half-elf. Summer's gonna laugh at the name that I'm gonna give her. She looks to be a half-elf. She's long dark hair, piercing blue eyes. And she looks at you all. She looks at the three of you. So, are you guys hunting for the pages as well?
No. Not at all.
Okay. Azalea answers first. Nystera stays silent. Sirius looks at Azalea, slightly confused because Sirius has never had to lie to anybody before. Roll stealth if you're gonna shush Sarah. You can roll with advantage. That was the highest?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she just nods at you simply. And the girl just kind of leans, still leaning on the table. She's like, why not? I hear that there's information in those pages that could give you power, that could give you whatever you desire.
Yeah, well, sometimes information is better off not being known.
Oh, please. That's why we're here at Strixhaven, is to know things.
Well,
as you're about to argue, Nysera looks up at her. She will not drop it. You watch as the girl kind of looks at her. You watch as Nysera's eyes glow for a sec, and the girl takes 3 steps back. You don't know what Nysera is doing to her.
no.
My frames are skipping because I opened fucking Steam.
It was your worst mistake.
I'm literally just launching my stream elements and then I'm closing it.
Uh-oh.
That's all I'm doing.
Too much.
Apparently my stream avatars made my fucking shit. Is that what made my shit crash?
Probably.
Stream avatars might have been what made my shit crash. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna go about this stream without the stream avatars. I swear, if that's what's been making my streams have strokes, I'm gonna have a cow. But I'll figure that out later. So,
Yeah.
you have no idea what Nysera is doing to her.
It's none of my business.
I will say at this point in time, Eleanor and Albus come out to come eat.
No, okay.
Albus,
Yep.
you see this scene. You've seen this student before. You see her backing away. You see Nysera's eyes glowing as Nysera's face twists into a smile. Nobody's ever seen Nysera smile before. But this smile is not a regular smile. This smile is a smile of somebody who's just learned something that could be used against said person. As she just smiles. Oh,
Nice,
Jennivel.
enough.
You hear her, oh, Jennivel, the things I could release about you.
Oh, that's
As the girl spins around and books it.
why I do that.
That's why I said. That is
Don't
why I
bring my
said.
goat into this.
Uh-oh.
No, give me the nut.
So, you guys have all watched that. You just watched as whatever she did to this student terrified the shit out of her. And she ran away. Okay, no. Devine Orphans, number 6 is fine. No recommendations needed. What in the hell? It's telling me to stop being meta. Fine, I'll stop being meta. It's closed, it's gone. But that is what happens. Now, Albus, I will say, you know Jennivel. Jennivel is a student who is very cocky, who is very snooty.
Yep.
Who is very, she's better than everybody because she's a half-elf. That's literally the only thing I took from her is the name.
Yeah, leave my goat alone.
You've also never seen Nysera do that. None of you have any idea what the hell she just did.
I thought she wasn't a magic caster.
You're all still demigods, Summer.
Oh.
So, Eleanor sits. In front of her, she has a regular tavern feast. What is Albus eating?
Just oatmeal.
Oh, man.
Okay, you're joining Nysera with the gray sludge.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you eat that?
Very easily.
No.
What is taking up my most... Okay. I'm turning something into efficiency mode. I have no idea what it does, but, it's fine! I hope that solves my problem. So. This is... You all finish breakfast. You all look at your courses that you have... You all look at what today's course would be. You see that today you're going to Underdark History. You all see the name Arachne Webmoon. Albus.
Yep.
You know Professor Webmoon very well.
Yeah. There's a high chance her husband will be in the classroom when we get there.
You do not like Professor Webmoon. Yes, you also know that Professor Webmoon is married to... Do I actually have him as a professor? Wait a minute, did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Nope, my frames are still skipping. Oh well.
What did I see? Can I see the list?
Of professors? Sure.
Zilia. I have a character named Zilia.
I know you do. That was the funny part, but that was from one of Sarah's backstories.
Oh.
One of the backstories, her
I thought
character
it
was named
my
Zilia.
My second. No,
No.
it was my third tiefling. My third character.
Irony being, she is a tiefling.
Oh, she was a rogue, mine. That was my child.
Yeah.
I'm the third one.
But, you know that Professor Webmoon is married to Professor Ravenloft. You also know that their children attend Strixhaven as well.
Oh shit! Oh wait, that's ours. That's ours.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, did I give mine a name? I think I did.
I don't remember.
Shit.
I believe you gave them names.
Yeah.
I had asked you about the. Actually, give me a minute. I
Did
will
you?
check in Discord. Yes, I had asked you what their names were.
Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I? Did I?
I need to find Beep the cat.
No. Don't beat the cat. Don't click on that. Nyx, and then Dak named Voss Jr. The boy. There's his twins, a boy and a girl. Mine's Nyx, his is Voss Jr.
Yeah.
Mine was a sorcerer, his was a wizard or blood hunter, he didn't decide. I wrote that in my list.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
you
shit.
both know that Nyx and Vox Jr. go here. So. Mom's watching wrestling. That's what. Okay. If you guys hear Gma screaming downstairs, it's because she's watching wrestling.
Oh my god, I have all of them. I have all the kids.
So, you know exactly what class she's in. You also know
Who the fuck is Braylon?
how she is. Braylon?
My bad. It's in the Molly section.
Okay.
My bad, gang. I was just looking for it.
So.
Damn.
Tiffy and Charlotte are in a tag team match, apparently. Gma's not happy. So.
Ma, walk in.
I love this too much. So. You walk with everybody to class. As you bring them all in, you all see somebody. You have no idea who it is, but Albus, you know Professor Ravenloft very well. You know that he is magical combat.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna notice. Fuck me.
No sweat.
Yep.
No sweat.
You walk in. The moment you walk
never
in,
mind.
his eyes glow red as he looks at all of you. Albus, you've really done a dumb now.
No shit, you didn't tell Eleanor or Azalea yet.
He hasn't told anybody.
Oh shit.
Give him a minute. He's currently going through a dead spot.
Damn it. There we go.
Hello. So, he looks at you, eyes glowing red. None of you know what he is aside from Albus. As he's just, well, you've done a dumb now, haven't you, Albus?
Not really.
Wait, who did what?
I'd prefer it to not be known yet.
Good luck. You watch as he kisses Arachne's cheek,
Bro.
and he says, I will leave you to class. And he walks out. Now, as he walks out, the entire classroom goes black for a moment.
Oh shit.
And then it comes back to normal lighting. You're all sitting now. She has disappeared. Albus, you know this is nothing new.
Yep.
You see on the board that's directly ahead of you, it is written Underdark History, Professor Arachne Webmoon. Lesson: The Night of the Broken Silk.
Oh.
Politics, decision making, investigation. Historical topic: the assassination of a drow matron mother that nearly started a civil war.
She did kill her mom with a fucking mace, and then her head went boom.
We're not using that one as much
she
as I
did-
wanted to.
She did do that.
She
though.
did do that.
That was really
So-
good.
You watch as she walks back into the classroom carrying an ancient black tome bound in spider silk. She places it on her desk. Most historians study history. She opens the tome. I prefer to experience it. Purple magic fills the room. The classroom disappears. You suddenly find yourself standing within a magnificent drow city. Tonight, she starts. You will witness the night of the broken silk. 1 assassination. 5 suspects. 1 city on the brink of war. You will determine what truly
Are
happened.
we fucking playing Clue right now?
On the fact that Dak can cheat is hilarious.
No, you can't. She tells you the story. A powerful matron mother named Vasiria Vanark was murdered during a diplomatic feast. 5 noble houses immediately started to blame each other. The result conflict nearly destroyed this city. No one has ever discovered the truth. Now, you each have a role. I know who I want each to be. Alright.
What?
She points to Eleanor.
No.
You will be the House representative. You're responsible for negotiating things. Political negotiations.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I like it.
She looks at Albus. You are the arcane investigator. You examine the magical evidence. She looks at Azalea. Actually, no. You are the arcane investigator. Albus, you're the military advisor. You evaluate
So
the
much
military
pushback.
threats. She looks at Cirrus. You, my child, are the religious one. So you will study religious motivations. And you. She looks at Nysera. She looks absolutely disgusted while she's looking at her. Will be the spy master. You get to interview the witnesses and figure out their secrets. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Underdark History. How shall we proceed?
I gotta negotiate with people. Oh, no. No, I'm good at it. I'm good at it. I'm good at it.
Let's start going person by person. So, Eleanor,
Oh, shit.
we'll start with you.
Yeah.
You're the House representative.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
But what house am I representing?
That's the thing. You have to go around,
I figure
make
out-
up a house. Give me a minute. I have to write this in my notes so I can remember who's who.
I might recruit him to my own.
Azalea. All right. So we'll start with Eleanor. Roll me investigation.
Okay.
That's where we'll start.
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
As Eleanor is walking around, being the house representative that she is, she's going to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
What would you ask them?
Oh, what?
Would you ask them if they knew how she died, if somebody saw something, if
Yeah,
what a rival house did?
look for witnesses.
Hmm?
I'm like, ask around for witnesses. Like,
Okay. So, you ask the witnesses what they saw. One of them comes forward and says, I saw a servant flee.
okay. Uh,
Eleanor continues on that thread. As she's going, she finds out that the servant that fled was found dead moments later.
but
That's where Eleanor gets to sit.
wait. I have a theory.
We'll get there.
No, I'll forget it.
Okay, then spit your Eleanor theory out.
But maybe the servant knew that there was gonna
Alright,
be
I'm at
an
the pharmacy. I'm
attack
gonna mute myself
and
so you
ran
don't have to hear
away,
this
but
entire
still killed
conversation.
anyways.
Okay. Alright.
There's a bird outside.
Okay. Next, Azalea.
Oh,
You investigate where she was sitting.
yeah.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Oh no, I'm scared. It's 12.
12? Okay. You go. You look around at the cup. You see, you investigate her. Roll me medicine with advantage.
I beg. Fucking beg. Like, why, bro?
So, you notice she's foaming from the mouth. Slightly.
Oh.
She was poisoned.
Oh, see, yeah, poison. Nice.
You investigate her cup. There's no poison in her cup that she was drinking
I
from.
thought cows built a tolerance to poisons, but or like at least nobles would. I mean,
That's the thing that stumps Azalea.
maybe it was a poison from outside the Underdark.
Okay. Next, we shall do my lovely cleric. $17. So, she's walking around talking to the priests and priestesses, and one of them claims she received a vision from Lot that this would happen. Or something would cause a war. Sarah sits for a moment. Interesting. She's going back and she's thinking now as she sits by all of you again. Well, do nice, Sarah. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Oh boy. Yep. Nicera knows absolutely nothing.
Right.
Albus. Who is still busy. So, Summer, do any of your people speak common?
Most definitely not.
Okay.
Well, eyebrows.
Not that I would play this out. Actually, I'm gonna play that. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then I will say,
But I wait, was it Eleanor? Oh, no. Yeah, no,
okay.
most mine.
So, I will say that Nysera picked up a note and she brought it over and she handed it to you three, to Sarah, Cezelia, and Eleanor. Can any of you read this?
Yes.
As you open it, you see it's written in full Elvish. You guys know that Underdark language uses the Elvish alphabet. So you all read that the matron had secretly planned to name a successor, but nobody knows who. She never told anybody who her successor was going to be.
So wait. Okay. So they just let all still take over. You know, when the war happens and they could try like rise above it and be like, hey, I'll be the new leader.
We'll get there. You all also notice, as you're waiting for Albus to do something, you all also notice that there is, you see, Arachne has almost duplicated herself to become 5 suspects. Well, 4 suspects, sorry. You all see that there are 4 people that she has duplicated herself into, each one looking different. But one of them looks very similar to the way that she is. So, while we still wait for Albus to come back, we'll start with... Eleanor.
Well,
There are 4 people that you can talk to. One is Arachne, who looks very much similar to herself, only slightly more dressed up. You assume that this would be the rival matron. There's another where she is dressed in priestess robes. There's a third where she is fully in armor. And there is a fourth where she is just simply in a dress. Which one do you go speak to?
Orville Matrix, I think it is, based on
Okay.
my theories.
So what do you ask her?
About, like, the lack of heir being appointed. How she feels about that.
She looks at you. She just looks at you. Now why would that concern me?
Well, I mean, she's a very powerful woman, and now there's no one to take her place.
Do you truly think I would murder her so openly?
Not so open, no one knows who did it.
If I wished her dead, she would have vanished years ago.
Do you have any idea who would, though?
You're wasting my time. She spins around.
Okay, well then, speak with them, I guess.
Eleanor goes and sits back down. I will say Ceres walks over to the Arachne that's dressed as a high priestess. For what did your gods tell you? What was made known to you? Loth demanded change. Whether through death or destiny was never specified. Have you any idea of who did? She just looks at her and turns away. Azalea,
Mhm.
there are two more that haven't been talked to yet.
Oh.
There's one who is clanged in armor, who seems to almost look like she's protected her. And then there is the second, who is just in a simple dress, who looks almost like she would be the heir to this throne. Not the one that was not named, but the one that should have inherited it through blood. What do you...
The armored one.
You're going to talk to the
Yes.
armored one? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
How
say
do
to her?
you feel about all this? You know, someone that you protected with your life is now gone. Does this hurt?
It does. I protected her for 40 years, and yet everyone suspects me.
Well, I don't suspect you.
Most do.
Do you have any idea who would, though? I know you've protected her. Did you see anyone that might have been suspicious? Or maybe she confided in you.
Over my years, I've seen many who have tried and have failed. Somebody has finally gotten to her, and I have failed my job.
Well,
As she turns around.
answer my second question. Did she confided you? Oh.
Last one, Nicera goes to. How do you feel about this? My mother intended to replace me. Wouldn't that give me motive? I don't know. You answer the question you just posed to me. Does it give you motive? Useless. And she turns around. Albus. Are you back in your room?
No, I'm in my car. I had ice cream in my mouth.
Why are you in your car?
I'm driving home.
I thought you were home.
Oh, I said I'm at the pharmacy.
Oh. Roll. Well, I can't because you're in the car, so never mind.
I mean, Summer can roll for me, and I can tell you what the plus is.
Oh, okay.
What's your plus for investigation?
Probably 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
3. You don't know fucking shit.
Right.
So, you all watch as the 4 of them disappear and return to Arachne as the simulation pauses around you. Historians discovered a new source 50 years ago. She looks at you all. The matron had been slowly dying for months before the feast. The poison wasn't administered that night. Now, you all have to decide, and you all have to debate with each other. Who is responsible? What evidence supports their theory? And what should the city do next? So, who do you all think is responsible? You have the 4 suspects. The heir, the captain of the guard, the high priestess, or the rival matron. Who do you think is responsible?
I don't think it's the guy.
Sirius looks at you. Why not?
Shouldn't seem. I don't know. Shouldn't seem guilty, I guess. Me?
It wasn't a ritual killing, so I don't think... You all watch as something happens in Sirius's head. You see her eyes start to glow, each their own color, as you look at her scanning the room differently. You all know that she is the demigoddess of balance. So something is going on in her head as she scans the room. As she keeps scanning the room, let the others continue. Albus, who do you think it is?
The likely suspect would always be an heir, but it doesn't seem like they wanted to do it.
Okay.
Absolutely, possibly, but always around her. He wouldn't have done it in the open like this. He could have done it privately.
It's also not a he, but... Roll me history, Eleanor.
Oh, okay.
Well, you are a bard. $16? Okay. Dak, you don't get to hear this. So, Eleanor remembers reading about this very night in a book that she had found in one of the many taverns that she played in. She remembers reading about it. She remembers something had stuck out to her. That, yes, the matron had been dying slowly for months. The poison was administered slowly every day. Out of the 4 people, there are only 2 that could have done it. The only 2 who were always close to her every single day.
What's the pictures?
There's the guard, and there's the heir. Eleanor sits with that. Okay.
You said years, right? So.
Yes.
Okay, well then it's like what's the guard?
So. Yeah, I said months.
Oh.
So. What should the city do next?
They should find themselves someone to lead them, I guess. I mean, if it was the heir that killed the matron, then it doesn't matter because that's just how drows are.
But yet, the fact still rings in all of your heads, having read what you read. She was going to appoint a new heir. Nobody knew who. Just as you're all thinking about this, Sirius's eyes stop glowing as she looks at you all. I know one person who didn't do it. Does anybody question the child who's just blatantly made that statement? The priestess knew nothing about it. The priestess is neutral. She's neither good nor evil. She knows nothing of this poisoning. She just knew that something was changing. She didn't know how. Now, Arachne stops everything, looks at all of you. Now, she starts with Albus. Who do you assume has done it?
I Feelings draw me towards the air because they're being replaced.
Azalea?
Oh, don't look me. Oh, the air.
Eleanor?
Part of me thinks the guard. She had the means to dispose of the servant very quickly. Who ran away.
Nice, Hero. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I agree with Eleanor.
You can't believe this. You can't believe agreeing with me?
I don't agree with anybody, but I'm agreeing with you. Take it. All of them, and, well, not all of them, but they're both right. She looks at Cirrus. How so, small one? Well, because the air has been poisoning the matron over the months. The servant discovered the truth. The captain killed the servant. The rival house has been celebrating because they thought they won. The priestess knew nothing. There's no single villain to blame here. You all watch as Arachne, for the first time ever. Albus, even to your knowledge, because she doesn't even smile to her husband, nor does she smile to her children. She smiles and pets Cirrus's head twice. Very good. Your youngest here is correct. She looks at all of you. She is correct. There is no single person to blame. The heir was doing the poisoning. The servant found out. The guard killed the heir to prevent the scandal. The houses celebrate because they thought they had won. The priestess knew nothing. Several people made this disaster possible. No one person is truly to blame. You all return back to the classroom as everything disappears as she closes the tome. History rarely offers heroes, nor villains. Only people. Frightened people, ambitious people, desperate people. The greatest historical mistake is believing catastrophe requires evil. Most often, she picks it up. It requires only enough people making selfish decisions. I will say that all of you will earn advantage on future history checks that have to do with the Underdark. As you're all walking out, you hear, for surface dwellers, your conclusions were surprisingly competent. Now, Albus, especially you, would know that that is very high praise coming from, first off, Arachne. Second off, a drow professor of any sort. So that was very, very, very high praise. As you all go back to... You all exit her classroom. Now, what do you do?
I was gonna tap Azalea on the shoulder and say, I need to show you something before someone else tells you.
Okay.
Just gonna walk her to the courtyard.
Okay. You both go in the courtyard.
For anyone else can tell you, he summons a sword from his wrist.
What the fuck?
You watch as a black and purple gem sword appears.
What the hell is that?
Hi! You hear a voice in your head.
What the fuck?
I'm Genevieve.
The sword is a name?
I am a person! Excuse you, I am not just a sword. I'm the soul
I
of
have
a person.
sentient sword.
Yeah, a sentient sword who could fuck you up.
Oh. What the...
I then let go of the sword and just let it float there.
Yep. The sword just floats there. It's glowing black. It is a black and purple gemstone sword.
I made a deal.
With my dad, actually.
Huh?
With our grandfather. One of our grandfathers, anyways.
Why?
There's a long list of reasons.
'Cause he's dumb. I can answer the question. He's dumb.
Hey, my deal was not a bad deal.
Okay, well,
I'll let you think that.
So yeah, that's why Professor Ravenloft looked at me and said I was more stupid than usual.
oh. So am I the only other person that knows?
Well, Professor Ravenloft knows, the headmistress knows,
Probably all the
Genevieve, of
professors
course, knows.
know.
She's bound to me.
Probably all the professors know. They just haven't said shit.
Yeah, they probably all felt it when I did it, because I did do it on school grounds. So, you know.
Oh.
Genevieve, how old are you?
I don't wanna.
Good the fuck enough. I have an ancient being in my sword that probably knows more knowledge than I do.
You say that. The moment you say that, the sword transforms. You watch. Elvis, you didn't know this could happen. But you watch. As said dancing longsword transforms into, she looks like a teenage girl. She looks to be around 16, 17. Long black hair, burn scars all over her body, one black eye, one purple eye. She just looks at you. I know a lot more than a lot of people probably should.
Do you want to have that conversation with Professor Avenue, or?
Oh god, Aunt Avenue is alive. Oh lord. She turns back into it. No, this is a surprise for you all. You heard her. Aunt Avenue is still alive. She transforms back into the sword.
What the hell?
I just missed the sword back into my wrist.
You know you've said.
Azalea would see the tattoo.
Yep, Azalea now sees the tattoo on his wrist that the sword reappears to. As soon as the sword disappears, it reappears on his skin.
Oh.
Does Azalea have anything to say?
This better not come to bite you in the ass.
A lot of things could, especially because I am, by all technicalities, Grandpa Mare's sword. So yeah. But for the time being, let's just leave this between us and who knows already.
Yeah, keep your secret.
Enough people know as it is. I'm sure everyone else in our group will find out eventually when I have to pull it out of my wrist and use it.
Yeah. I'll keep your secret.
He gives her a hug and then he goes, he's gonna walk to the headmistress's office because he just doesn't give a fuck today.
Why does it sound like something keeps slapping something?
Slapping?
Yes.
Oh, the medication fell between my door and my seat.
Oh. So, before I deal with Albus and the headmistress, Eleanor, Nicera, and Cirrus are gone to the mess hall for dinner. Does Azalea go Oh, did she go to her room to process?
She's going to.
Okay. So, as she walks in, she sees Eleanor is, for some ungodly reason, has decided that she's going to put on a show.
Huh?
Nobody's stopping her. They're letting her play whatever instrument she has, and the rest of the bards are all with her. They're just putting on a show. Sirius is with the younger children enjoying the time. Nysera is just standing back towards the back of the room, arms crossed, leaning against the door, her eyes glowing as she scans everybody in this room. What does Azalea do?
Just gonna be.
Okay.
Gonna be.
You go and sit. Albus.
Yep.
You go to the headmistress's office.
I knock on the door.
You hear muffled voices inside. What languages does he speak? You're in the fucking car, so I'm gonna have to check. Give me a minute. I'm opening the Beyond of D&D.
He speaks Celestial, Common, Elvis, Kendar, and Primordial.
You're an asshole. I was getting there. Sir, why has things been customized?
On his languages,
No, on his abilities.
nothing should be customized. Oh, packed weapon. Just the packed weapon wasn't working. I had to change something. I'll fix it when I get home. I can't see it on here because it doesn't tell me it's customized.
You changed a lot of things. You changed his wisdom, his strength, and his charisma.
Nope. I haven't changed anything.
I will send you the picture that I'm looking at on my screen, and the blue means you've changed them, and I opened them up and I saw that you changed them. Back to what I was looking for. Nope.
24 instead of the 2014.
Is it under here? Yes, it is. Celestial, Common, Elvish, Kendar, Primordial. Okay, then they are speaking in a language that you understand. So in Celestial, you hear, along with the headmistress, you hear another voice that you've never heard before in her office, or in this school, as a matter of fact.
That's concerning.
You hear a man's voice. Celeste, they are a danger to this place. Danger! Danger! They are not a danger! Give me a minute. Zephyr, they are not a danger to this place. They are the Five, Celeste. I'm aware. I know who they are. But they aren't a danger here. They are trying to gain information. And by gaining education, apparently. But they're here to gain information. I've known Albus his whole life. He is not a danger. He's stupid, but he's not a danger. You better know what you're doing. I do, Zephlin. I always have. Worry less about me. I can't. That's the problem. Go. Before anyone discovers you're here.
At that moment, I was just going to push the fucking doors open.
Albus opens the door. He sees the headmistress standing with a tiefling man. Albus, there is such a thing as knocking.
Sorry, when it involves me and my family, I think I'm entitled to hear about it.
He disappears in a hellish circle that you have never seen drawn anywhere before. Sit, Cumberbatch.
He said,
She's now very irritated with him. What can I do for you?
first, I appreciate you defending us against whoever that was. I appreciate it.
That would be my husband.
Again, appreciate it.
That, first off, makes you wonder.
He's not going to ask questions.
I'm not saying
Number
he's gonna
two.
ask them. I'm just saying it makes him wonder.
Yeah. Number two, learn some things. My sword can turn into a teenager.
Yes, because when Genevieve was dying, they took her body and soul, turned it into an orb, and that is what is controlling. Okay, Albus, she pulls out a big book, and she sets it on the desk. You watch as she flips through pages and pages and pages and pages. A lot of these stories and things you have never seen before, they look very, very ancient as she stops the book somewhere in the middle of it. You see, she looks at you. Do you want the illusion to come to us or us to go to it?
Your choice, either or at this point.
She puts her hand on Albus's head. As you appear in a castle.
Yeah, you're going to have a special guest here in about 30 seconds.
Hi, Mom!
Well, it's not just Mom, but sure.
Is there a Lakey?
No, Lakey's at her other grandparents.
Oh.
More than that.
Is it a bitch?
One of them.
The whole damn bar, isn't it?
I did phone calls and not one thing. Hi, Rose.
Hi!
Thanks. Not one home.
Summer. Cashews, canola oil, and sea salt may contain
take them with
peanuts.
food.
Tree
And do not
nuts,
take them with alcohol. They'll
One of-
make me
one of-
violently
one of
ill.
them,
I take them both.
One of them is do not take with alcohol.
Yeah, for 7 days I
Correct.
have no alcohol and they'll make me violently ill.
Correct.
No sex. No.
Weird. That's gonna change so much.
Oh my god, I love the fact that this is going on my YouTube channel. I suggest you warn Mom that what just got heard on stream just is gonna be on YouTube.
Ow.
So, you appear in a castle. You actually appear in the throne room of a castle. You've seen this, I will say, Dak, you yourself have seen and heard this description many times. Albus has not. You appear in the throne room. You see a bassinet holding a little baby with little black hair. She is fast asleep. You see what looks like Mare, only much younger than the way you saw him. You see someone that looks like Petra, much younger than the way you saw her. You see how he is floating above as he starts a meteor swarm. You watch as it rains down. You watch as the baby...
Oh, the canonical ending.
You watch as the baby is a part of the ruin. You see how the burns, you see how she gets burnt, you see the scars everywhere, you see how her one eye that is black used to be purple as well, but once the meteor swarm hit and she was hit with meteors and was burned by them and the scar across her eye, how her eye went black. You watch as she grows up, but she doesn't age normally. You watch as she is thousands of years old, but she still has the body of a toddler. You see how she feeds on small animals. You see how she doesn't truly know who she is. How every time she says her name to somebody, her name is feared because of the story behind it. You watch as she grows up for eons alone, when at the age of what she looks to be 16 but is very, very, very much older, she is hunted. As she is hunted, you watch as they go for the killing shot, as meteors start to swarm down again. As Mare and Petra appear, still younger than you saw them, but older than before. You watch as they take her body and her soul and put it into an orb. And you watch as the sword is forged right before in front of them as they push her soul and her body into said sword. You appear back in the headmistress's office as she looks at you. You realize that sometime during this, the sword has come out from the tattoo without you summoning it, and Genevieve is standing there, beside the headmistress. So now you know my life. She just looks at you. Welcome to why I can turn into this. As she
Not opposed.
turns back into the sword, goes back to you. That was one of the times that your grandparents lived through. They both died in that instance, but they became the great gods that we know once they died. They are the ones who started the gods, goddesses, demigods, as we know them. That is what truly happened. And that is how she became the sword. So he realizes that in said sword, by all technicalities, is his aunt. Just one that the world doesn't know about. Well, they do, but in the stories that he knew from the monster hunters, the greatest monster that they had chased, the monster Fiore, which he realizes now, putting the pieces together, is Genevieve. They talked about her dead body, how they paraded it around, but he realizes that they never really did. That it was just a part of the story. What does he do? He's just standing there.
Just looks at Genevieve.
Who is back in the sword and back in his tattoo.
Doesn't say anything.
Okay. He's dead. What was that, Dak?
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything.
Okay. You're standing in the headmistress's office. She goes and sits back behind her desk, closes the book, and as she closes it, it disappears.
He leaves.
Okay. Where does he go? They're still having a grand old time in the mess hall. You can hear the music, you can hear the kids laughing.
He goes looking for a certain half elf.
Which one?
I can't remember her name off the top of my head. He's cutting out when you were saying her name. When we had the issue earlier.
Oh, Jennifer. Thank you, Summer. So he goes looking for Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
He finds her in her usual spot outside by the observatory.
He walks over. Is she standing or sitting?
She's standing.
Stands next to her. Jennifer.
What?
I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Because he left them in my car. They're really nice. Yeah, they were really nice to wear in the sun. The doctor said only take them once today, not twice. Okay. Fair enough. You ever go after my party again, I will bury you.
She looks down at you. All I was doing was asking them a fucking question about all these book pages, so you, your ego, and your pea-sized dick can fuck off.
This
As she
isn't
just
ego.
shoves him and walks away.
It is an ego, they're my family. I will do anything for them.
She's just ignoring him and walking away.
He's gonna get absolutely killed for this.
Violent.
I know.
Throwing up within
Uh-huh.
2 seconds everywhere.
Pharmacist told me.
Yeah. Because the nurse was like, oh no, and then I have 1 minute and I have to take it 10 o'clock in the morning. The other one I can't take until noon. But then that second medicine I can't take until around midnight. But I can take this one at 8 o'clock at night.
Take them with food too, by the way.
Yeah, it's an 8-12 thing.
Yeah, take it with food.
All from being in a hot tub.
Yeah.
My freaking lady parts are fucked up from being in a dirty hot tub.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
He walks. He's gonna do something really, really stupid. He's gonna go Professor Ravenloft, the one who doesn't like him that much.
Oh boy, he goes to Kai.
Yup.
Alrighty.
I assume he's just finishing a class.
No, he's already finished his class. He's prepping for the next one.
Professor.
Yes, Albus.
How did you know just by looking at me that I made a deal?
This is gonna shatter his fucking world.
No, he's just curious. This is him wanting knowledge on this, and it's very fun.
I need to fuck it, I can't figure out how to word this other than this way. Because, Albus, I know my grandfather's magic signature. That hasn't changed over the eons that he's lived.
I'm fucking sorry. What?
Come here.
Just explain it to me.
It's easier if I show you.
I'm learning a lot about my professors. He's gonna walk over.
Kai puts his hand on his head and he gets a flash to when his mother, who is now the ancient goddess of magic, Penelope, was just a regular goddess when they tried to restart the world again. How he was born from Penelope and his dad, Bulcrit, and how he was part of children that were told, like, the whole story of that campaign. And he now gets a glimpse into how old his professor actually is.
Oh my god, Arcus. Does Arcus exist?
Arcus exists, yes.
Oh my god.
Arcus exists. Scarlet's still around. Like all of them.
Oh, this is mortal, so it's down.
Yeah. But
He also just had a fucking epiphany. You're my fucking cousin?
Does that imply that the kids are also would be related to them?
yes.
Well,
But he looks at Albus. The pantheon that you are from is from a pantheon that was restarted again. For I don't even know how many times. And you are the five. You are the five of legends that have been told.
so I've been told.
Any other questions, Albus?
No, I was just curious. Now I have a great answer that I was not fucking expecting.
Albus is now also realizing that the world that he has grown up in, yes, his world has been shaken since he got the acknowledgement that he is a demigod. He's also realizing that this is the umpteenth pantheon that has been restarted, and he doesn't know if theirs will survive or if theirs will just be restarted again.
I'm gonna walk to the rest of the party.
Okay. So you go to the dining hall, you see Eleanor is up on the table performing with the rest of the bards at the school. You see Ceres is dancing with the younger ones. You see Azalea is sitting there with some of the other older ones talking. You see Nicera is off alone by herself, eyes glowing as she scans everybody in the room.
He's gonna sit down at the edge of the mess hall, just by himself for the time being.
Okay.
Processing.
Okay. So, a few hours later, the party's dying down. Everybody is returning to their rooms. The younger ones are all falling asleep and being carried by the older ones. Somewhere, Sirius has toddled over. Oh, I say toddled. Has toddled over to Azalea and has just lain her head on her lap as Azalea is just talking to other students. But the party is dying down. Everybody is slowly returning to their dormitories for the night, because classes still resume the next day. What do you all do? Eleanor, what would you do?
I don't know. Go to her room.
Okay. Eleanor goes to her room. I'll say Eleanor picks up Cirrus on the way and carries Cirrus to her room. Nicera is still just standing there, scanning the rest of the people that are still in the mess hall, albeit there are not many. Azalea and Albus, what do you two do?
Albus stays where he is, just still thinking.
Okay, Azalea.
What you thinking about?
It's a shorter list to tell you what I'm not thinking about, to be honest.
Okay then.
In short terms, what I'm thinking about, us being here could be a very, very big problem soon.
Why?
If what I heard when I went to the headmistress's office and eavesdropped on a conversation tells me anything, people don't want us here.
Oh great.
Genevieve,
Hmm.
question for you.
Hmm.
Can you feel the pages? The magic coming from them?
She goes silent for a moment. Partially.
Can you get me close to one?
Turn around.
Turns around.
As he turns around, he sees Genevieve is walking past them to go out the door again. Follow her.
He gets catches Nysare's glaze in the corner of his eye, and just gives a little nod to follow.
He watches that sadistic smile come back on her face. He hears for the first time in his head Nysera's voice. There are many things that she has tried to deliberately forget, but I can make her remember.
Let's save those for emergencies. If we can handle this without fighting, I'd rather.
You're no fun. She follows behind you, but at a distance, so that way she would not be seen.
Brings Azalea with him in the front.
Okay. Albus and Azalea closely follow behind Genevieve. Genevieve is walking. She seems to be walking very fast. But you're all walking about, we'll say about 15 feet behind her. Not enough to say that you're stalking her, but, you know.
Enough that we're walking in the same direction.
Yep. You all walk. As you walk, you see something happens. A puff of smoke appears. And she disappears. What do you do?
She's gonna walk to where she was.
He walks to where she was. He hears Genevieve in his head, behind the painting.
He goes to the painting.
He goes to the painting. He feels along the side of it. Roll me investigation. Oy, oy, oy. He doesn't feel anything.
Looks over at Nysera. Give it a shot. You're better at this than I am.
She walks over. You watch as in seconds she feels up the side of the painting and clicks something and the painting swings open, revealing a corridor.
This leads the way in.
You go in. As you go in, Azalea follows, Nysera follows. You hear her. What language do you understand again, Summer?
Elvish. Languages.
Okay, so none of you aside from Nysera understand Sylvan?
Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe. No. Maybe Celestial.
Okay. Yes, you all know Celestial. So you all hear something in a language you don't understand, but Nysera's ears perk up as she's listening. She has a page. So you all go down. As you go down, you see that she is talking with somebody who's cloaked. An eye glows purple from it. Is it purple? Give me a minute. 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 You see that looks like a golden reptile eye was lights up. It's glowing as the person in the cloak looks at you all, and then disappears. You see the page is still in Annabelle's hand. What have you done? She turns around and looks at the three of you that are standing there.
What have you done?
I'm just gonna ask who rightly belongs to.
I'll stand up right in front of her.
Okay. She's holding the page up. I will kill you. Suddenly, a voice booms. That won't be necessary. The headmistress appears, taking the page. Seems as though you have some interesting conversations that need to have with Janabella. She waves her hand and Janabella disappears. She looks around the room. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. All of you out now.
He goes.
Nycera just sighs. I never really have any fun. She leaves. So, you all leave the room. The headmistress comes out behind you. The door is magically sealed. What do you do?
How long are you following me?
Oh, so you think I need to follow you?
Maybe probably not.
Exactly. I have a map that leads everywhere in this place, and when I seen that you three disappeared along with Janabelle into the very deepest part of this place, I knew something was wrong. Alice didn't realize that she has a map for the whole school that has tracking for every student that can fix all of it.
I didn't have to do a fight.
Now, can you explain
Explain what?
what you were doing?
Following her page. Doing exactly what you have to do to find them all.
That's why I didn't almost get into a fight.
She threatened me.
I'll leave to your dormitories. You all, as you're all leaving, Alice, you watch as Professor Avenue comes into the office, grabs the page, and disappears. Now, again, she said there are only two people who can read the book, her and the person who wrote it. You just laughed so hard it just kicked you out.
Fucking Avenue.
What me who brought her back this time?
Is it funnier to know that Andy's perfect Avenue than anyone else?
Of course, Genevieve is right back. Genevieve is the oldest person here, by all technicalities. Aside from Avenue, she's the oldest person here.
That'd be so much fun.
That's what it is. Okay. So, you all go to your rooms.
Before we get to our rooms, you might want to give that additional information you got enough for it.
And she just walks.
You could like take something you would have bothered.
So, you all go to your rooms. You all go down. You don't switch the trance. The world around you is silent, not peaceful, empty. You stand alone in vast darkness. But there is no sky. This is for everybody. There is no sky. And no ground beneath your feet. Yet, somehow, you do not fall. Silver thread stretch endlessly to the void. Thousands, millions. A web so large, it is vast beyond sight. As you watch, the thread begin to vibrate, each strand carrying whispers, a child laughter under the lullaby, the roar of a forgotten battle, the name of a king, the prayer of a dying god. Countless voices speaking at once, one by one begin to fade. The thread snaps, the voice vanishes. Another. Silence slowly devours by the far distance, something moves, a throne, woven from silver silk and black cotton, ancient beyond imagining. Upon it sits a woman, her face hidden behind a veil of shimmering thread. One arm rests on the throne. The other is wrapped by countless layers of dark cloth. You can't see her eyes, but yet somehow you know she's staring directly at you, waiting, watching, remembering. The web trembles beneath her. Around her feet, countless objects swallowed by dust and time. Crowns and kingdom remembers, holy souls of forgotten gods, books where pages have gone blank. Names perfect sewn and stretched away. The woman slowly rises. The sound echoes like a funeral bell. When she speaks, her voice comes from every direction, even from the threads, from the darkness, from inside your own memories. Tell me. A strand of silver silk drifts towards each of you. Upon it is written a name you know, or a name you should know. As you try to read it, the letters fade. The name is forgotten. The woman tilts her head. If the world forgets a thing, another thread snaps. Did it ever exist? And another. The web begins collapsing in darkness. The whispers become screams. The throne remains unmoving. The woman raises her wrapped hand. For a moment, the cloth slips. Beneath is not flesh, it's shadow. Living shadows stitched together by silver thread. You hear her voice one last time, soft, most sorrowful. When your names are gone, only one will remember you. The final strand breaks, everything vanishes, and you are awoken. And that is where we will leave this section. With that ever so lovely dream. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Summer. And you, all of my lovely viewers. I love you all so much. We hope you have enjoyed Lessons of the Underdark, Devine, Orphans, episode number 6. And we cannot see you all next week for episode number 7. I love you guys so much, and I thank you all for being